What is going on, people of the interwebs? I am Lucky13. Thank you for checking out this video and welcome to the channel. In this Fallout 4 console mods video, we're going to be diving in to what is now the Xbox One console mods. I'm going to throw a few out there, throw a review for a few of them out there, so you guys don't have to waste that space, waste that time, waste that energy downloading them onto your Xbox One. But first, if you're interested on how we're going to tackle this whole process, you can check out how I laid that all out in a previous video. The link will be down in the description. Also, if you're a fan of this content, you're a fan of just this video, or you're a fan of my style in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can have future awesome content sent directly to your inbox. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video. So first things first, with these console mods, they do take up a little bit of space on your Xbox One. Like I was saying in a previous video, it takes up about 2 gigs of space. That is the cap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and download a few. I'm going to show off a few. I'll do a little showcase on each mod and do a couple or a few mods per video. So this video is going to consist of 3 different mods. Now for the first mod and for every mod after this, I will be going ahead and putting the links in the description. So if something you want to check out on the Xbox One, or it's something that you actually enjoy, a mod you actually enjoy, you can go ahead and hit the link. It'll take you to Bethesda.net and it'll actually take you right to that specific mod. So the first mod I want to get to, and the most popular at the time of making this video, is called Build New Settlements and Camping. And the creator is CHESKO, CHESKO. As always, guys, I may butcher the name, but I will spell it out for you. So if you want to find it on your own, you can always search it in Bethesda.net's search bar, whatever they have there. This is one of the most simple yet smartest mods that I've found for the Xbox One so far. Now, it's really easy. What you do is when you first build, you drop a tent. After you drop a tent, it gives you the options to build a workshop. Now, once you have that option to build a workshop, you're gonna have to gather other materials. So there are a few downsides to this mod, but I think that the good severely outweighs the bad. And when coming to this mod, just to be honest, when you build that workshop, you can actually build everywhere. Now, like I said, there are a few drawbacks, like if you want to try to build something in Vault 111, I know that's the first place a lot of people are going to want to go, is one of the vaults that you feel comfortable in. You're going to want to build up in there. Well, the problem with the vault building is now it's hard to fast travel because that vault already has an icon outside on the map. So because you can't really fast travel there because you're fast traveling to Vault 111, it makes it very difficult. You actually have to go down into the vault, press the button, do all that fun stuff that comes with going down into Vault 111, and then build down in there. The other problem that I'm having is trying to find resources, because when you first start out, you're scrapping in these different settlements and it gives you a little bit of resources you need. Well, this mod doesn't give you extra resources unless you pair it with another mod, which those are available where you have unlimited resources, and it makes it very difficult to start out, to actually build these settlements, actually start and build these workshops. I think it takes something along the lines of 16 steel, some gears, and some screws, and it's something else to try to find that and have that actually on your character when you go to build that workshop. So that's the only drawback. Now, everything else is awesome. Everything else about this mod, you can literally build anything. You can go to the far northwest corner of the map, build anything you want. You can build anywhere on the map. I just suggest staying away from the cities because it makes it kind of difficult. And another thing that I do enjoy about this mod is you can actually camp and create a campsite with this mod. So if you're on survival and you don't mind using mods in survival, you can actually build a small campsite. It may seem a little easier than having to trek all the way back to one of your settlements to store your equipment or to save your game. Now, the next mod I want to get into is Companion, Infinite Ammo, and Unbreakable Power Armor. And this is from the TalkieToaster. Now, I've done a similar mod on the PC and I really enjoyed it, and the reason being is my companions were just all the time destroying my power armor. Typically, it was Piper getting destroyed by veteran raiders in the XO1 power armor, and you would shed a little tear almost every time. Well, they've changed this. In this mod, it makes it so much easier because there is no companions destroying power armor. The companions still take damage, they still die, but they don't hurt your power armor, which is how it should have been to begin with. Also, with this mod, you get Piper just blowing through your ammo. They just run right through the ammo. It's ridiculous. I would set them up with a minigun. Next thing I know, they're shooting their default weapon or some pipe weapon that they've picked up off the ground. Now, this takes care of that. You place 1 round of ammo in their inventory of that specific weapon and they fire unlimited ammo. It's great. Now, if you could just imagine how this would work with the possibilities of combining this. Say, for instance, you were to add this mod with the modded mini missile gun. That would be unbelievable. Just shooting rounds and rounds and rounds of missiles at your opponents. Just something that would blow your mind. Now, like I said before, I think that this is something Bethesda should have shipped the game out with, just like Fallout 3, just like Fallout New Vegas. I don't think that this game should have shipped the way it did, where you have to have constant control over your companion's inventory, where you have to have constant control over almost babysitting your companion if they're in power armor. I think that this would have been the perfect addition when the game shipped. The only downside that I see is with mods available and mods active, there are no achievements or trophies. Occasionally, you'll run into an issue where you do have the companion's weapon go invisible. That's just for a short time. I really haven't found anything else. I mean, it just goes right back to how you're supposed to play the game shortly after you load. And this seems like one of the best mods if you're looking at an infinite ammo or a way to make it so that your companions don't destroy your power armor. The only exception I can think of is maybe not using this mod if playing survival to make things one step closer to realistic. Now, this next mod is Grasslands, Fallout 4 Grass Overhaul. This is the unhealthy edition by Doodlezoid. Now, Doodlezoid spelt out is D-O-O-D-L-E-Z-O-I-D if you want to look up the author in Bethesda.net search bar. Now, before I get into reviewing this mod, I just want to say this may be a perfect PC mod. It may look like the texture pack is perfect. It may make everything, the grass, look nice. It may look green, may look lush, may look dead depending on the other version of it, but it was not ported over to the Xbox One very well. It is a grassy texture. It does seem to bring the Commonwealth more to life as far as that aspect goes, but it doesn't seem, again, to port well to the Xbox One. I think the Xbox One's inability to load textures at a distance is causing it to have an issue with loading because it does take a while to load. Once it loads, though, if you're standing perfectly still, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it does, like I said, kind of wash out the Commonwealth, kind of make all you see is the grass. It's a little bit taller. This is the unhealthy version of it, but standing still, it looks okay. It doesn't look okay once you start to move. Once you start to move, you have a lot of texture issues, a lot of fuzziness, a lot of tearing, it looks like. It's not something that I would really suggest on the Xbox One. If you are an Xbox One and a PC user and you're looking for a grass texture, I'm pretty sure that would be the way to go. This is the way to go. But if you're on the Xbox One and you're worried about that better look while you're on the Xbox One, you really have to take into consideration what can the Xbox One do versus what a PC can do. And I think that the limitations are really shown by this mod. Now, guys, these are the most popular mods at the time this video was being made, but if I take a look back at which one was my favorite, I would really have to go out of the three: the build new settlements and camping, companion infinite ammo and unbreakable armor, and Grasslands Fallout 4 Grassy Overhaul. I would definitely say the build new settlements and camping really puts a new aspect onto the Commonwealth that is really worth downloading, really worth taking up your space on your Xbox One hard drive. Having that simple yet very, very smart design to this mod and being able to really build almost anywhere is well worth the space on your Xbox One. I will make sure to leave this link to this mod along with the other two mods down in the description, so if you want to check them out for yourself, feel free to do so. As always, I really appreciate your feedback. I really appreciate your likes, your subscribes, all those fun things. I am Lucky13, guys, and until my next video, thank you for checking this out, and I will see you in the comment section.